Hello everyone, standing here in front of you, Jenny Aguilar, to speak about the changing roles of teachers in building and enhancing new literacy. What a pleasant morning we are having. How are you this fine morning, ma'am and classmates? As a future educator, it is very essential for us to know the roles that we will be playing in building and enhancing new literacies. Do you think one of the most important things to know and master is the 21st century skills? Do you believe that these skills will be a great help for us to be an effective knowledge facilitator? Literacy was defined by UNESCO as not just simply reading and writing, but the ability to understand, interpret, create, communicate, and compute using printed and written materials associated with a variety of contexts. This definition should be imbibed not only by the future educators, but by everyone. Do you agree that literacy is a treasure for every one of us? Globalization takes place in building and enhancing new literacies, as well as the cultural and multicultural literacies. Being globally literate will help us to be more aware of the different processes and integrations that will enable us to be connected to other countries. This also includes cultural literacy, wherein it is a term coined by the American educator and literacy critic Hearst, referring to the ability to understand and participate fluently in a given culture. In this, we will be able to deal with the culture we are living with. As of multicultural literacy, it is the ability to understand and participate or appreciate the parallels and differences between customs, values, and belief of your own culture and of a different culture. We must absorb the essence of being a multicultural literate for us to know our own culture and others' culture too. This will be a great tool in enabling our future students to be conscious in different cultures for them to respect and jive with. Carlos Santana once said that one day there will be no borders, no boundaries, no flags, and no countries, and the only passport will be the heart. Does this quotation make sense? Our differences in terms of cultures, norms, and traditions will be our greatest strength to be as one. Social literacy, it also plays a big role. It is the development of social skills in a social setting which helps people to communicate in a respectful manner as well as becoming involved in a community. As a future educator, we must be socially inclined in order for us to deal with the people around us in an effective way. Being financially literate is also one of the most important things to master as a future teacher. Why? Because ADB or Asian Development Bank showed that there are only 25% of Filipinos who are financially literate. If we are financially literate, then we will be able to deal or we will be able to share what we know to every Filipino that we will be dealing with most specifically to our future students. Most of all, we must be aware of media, and we should be digitally knowledgeable. As days goes by, people, mostly younger ones, were exposed in media and they are digitally proficient. In order to teach effectively, we must know how to integrate media and digital platforms in order to activate students' interest. To be able to have a healthy and smart living, all of us must be environmentally literate. Being aware ecologically is also essential, for it deals with politics and business addressed to all leaders in all levels of education. Another thing, being an eco-literate is very vital because it will lead us to create a sustainable human community. Critical literacy education specifically focuses on the role of language as a practice and examines the role played by text and discourse in maintaining or transforming these orders. creative manner. Lastly, I will conclude that we should make life worthwhile and meaningful. As a future knowledge facilitator, we must be literate enough in any aspects, in order for us to be an effective educator someday. As what Mr. Frank Herbert said, there is no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story. This ends my speech. Thank you everyone. Have a great day.